So I looked at a comment someone made on YouTube. They said, "How come we don't hear about Charlie Kirk's his death anymore?" A couple of things here. They pimped his death. He died in much way the way he lived, downplaying white supremacist violence, because that's what white supremacy is. It isn't just pulling the triggers and lynching people or burning stuff. It's also white men that have dress shoes and can speak like this and use big words that can soften, that can refocus the impact of white domestic terrorism. People, I think folks miss that sometimes. We just think about the Klan and racists and stuff, and like trying to discriminating people at work and like racism, racist cops, and it's I think a bigger danger because with cameras and all, it's hard to do that now. People can see that, and even racist white people will be like, "We don't want that in our area. We don't. We're not gonna. I'm making $10,000 a week, and that money can stop because you want to be stupid, and people come out here and boycott my store." The people like Tucker Carlson, the people who and Charlie Kirk, who are able to soften the impact and refocus and complicate things and muddy things up and make things dirty, they're worth their weight in gold. And the reason why no one's talking about Charlie Kirk's death anymore is there's nothing else there to it. Like one guy said, his wife is not a grieving widow, and he's not a lovable man. I had forgotten she wore leather pants when she her little morning clothing. I forgot about that. These are grifters, and what they do and what you see is grifting, and it's sort of sad to me because in a way, I feel like what they did coming out and declaring war on everybody, and we're gonna bomb threats on black college campuses. I feel like it cheapens a man's death, whether you like them, whether you don't. And the fact that anyone thinks black people should get down on their knees and mourn a racist, a Nazi that said Dr. King was a horrible person and all that concerns me. More than him, it concerns me that people don't understand that we are not our ancestors. We're not our ancestors. We're not walking around with gloves in our back pocket. We're not those kind of black people, and you shouldn't expect us to be. But they cheapened his death by the violence. They cheapened his death by those things, and that will be his legacy. The things he said when he lived, but also the violence perpetrated after he died. Remember what them talking about? This is this war. And Elon Musk said they don't want to let us live. We should be going to the cities with the Air Force and the National Guard. Yeah, black people, we remember that. I remember that. Isn't that nice and sweet? Which is a reminder that the National Guard isn't there for ICE or for the federal buildings, but it's there as a sort of a repression against black and brown communities. They understand that. We understand that. And that's what that statement comes from, is that maybe we don't repress them with batons and tear gas and beating them and shooting them, but by setting down bombs, like you did with the Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I just think that Charlie Kirk was a fascist and a racist, but when you it's just something but ice. When you lie so much, you cheapen things. This guy that they tried to say he threw a sandwich at ice, he told me I could smell the mustard. The video showed you it landed on the ground. He just lied. In his video where they ran to this girl's car and said she fought with them, and 2 agents got hurt, and they didn't get hurt. They hit her car. She was driving away. Nothing to do with anything. She wasn't protesting, going on a job. This is what these white folks do. And so when you do this, whether it be ICE, roughing people up for no reason, or it be Charlie Kirk's death, where he's literally downplaying white mass terrorism right before he's killed by a white man on a white college campus in Utah, by that same white man that is from Utah, that's been shooting guns all his life, and brought a sniper rifle on the campus that you white people allowed him to do. That was legal. Let me be clear about it. That was legal. And so after all of that, you then blame it on black people? It's a funny thing how stuff like that doesn't go anywhere. This is what I'm beginning to call, these are white supremacist tantrums. That's all they are. It's like a kid having a tantrum and tearing stuff up. He's just mad. And later on, he may not even care no more about it no more. But in the moment, he's mad. And so everything can get torn up. The chairs can get damaged and tables can get flipped. That's how they are. So you cheapened his death. So in a way, you tarnished Charlie Kirk's legacy in a way that your enemies could never do. Because we never threatened anybody. We never threatened Charlie Kirk. A lot of us had never even watched Charlie Kirk's performances before he died. Other than, I look at Liberty hang out. I know what those guys do. They go out and they find dumb young kids at college campuses. They don't know anything. And they're like, ask them these questions. And, like I saw one, Mark Dice asking this black guy reparations. And the black guy, it was a real good conversation. What he did was he cut the video into pieces and made the black guy look stupid. And it's like, this is what these guys do. They take this out of context. They're mean. It's white supremacist racism, but they're trying to push it by making people look stupid. I just want to make it clear that this is their game, and in the end, it has no pull. I guess I should feel bad. Charlie Kirk had a family, but I just don't. I don't feel anything. I just don't. I have no type of nothing for his family. Thanks for listening.